Hello, YouTube family. Happy Friday. Happy flippin' Friday. Oh my goodness me, I love Fridays. Fridays are my favorite day, only because we've created them to be the last day and then you get off for the weekend type of a thing. But to me, I always want to do the Friday dance. So I'm sharing with you my Friday dance. Whoop, 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 whoop. Chicka, 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 chicka. All right. Anywho, enough of my weirdness. So I wanted to come on and give a quick message tonight. I am choosing to take my kids swimming. I was supposed to get off at 5. I got off at 3, so I'm super happy, super stoked. I'm going to take my kids swimming. So, with that being said, I'm still being nudged to deliver a message, okay? Here's the thing. I don't like to share my dreams. Not with the public. I do get dreams that are messages, and I don't really talk much about those. They're usually personal messages. They're very cryptic. Okay, I say that all the time. Learning to decipher what Spirit is telling you is, you have to be able to surrender to a degree, and it takes some learning to do. So when you're figuring out dreams, sometimes it takes until after they occur, and then you're like, oh, that's what that meant, right? So with that being said, I'm going to tell you the message coming forward deals with a dream I had at 3 o'clock this morning. I know it was 3 o'clock this morning, or around that time, between 3 and 5 a.m., because specifically I woke up at 2 a.m. this morning, like I can do sometimes. I wake up 3 to 5 very, very often. But I woke up at 2 a.m. this morning, and I'm like, oh no, that's way too early, right? And so I ended up going back to sleep. I'm like, oh, I gotta go back to sleep. So it was probably around 4, actually, I would say. I went back to sleep. I set my alarm for 7. In that time frame, between 4 a.m. when I went back to sleep, at some point it was probably less than that, closer to 5 a.m. maybe, to 6:55 a.m. I had this dream. The dream was very vivid, and I do not dream vividly all the time like this. When I do, it means something. What it means, Lord knows, right? I don't always know, you guys. That's the way dreams are. It takes some time sometimes. Like, what the hell does that mean? For instance, one time I had a dream where I had hornets in my kitchen everywhere. And all of a sudden I had some hornet spray that I never knew I had, like stash, and I pulled it out, and I started spraying all these massively large hornets that were in my home. It was like invasion of the hornets that were bigger than my head. That was one dream. Now it makes sense, right? I had to wait until some time went, and I realized how many things I had to come up against and challenges I had to meet and things of that nature. And when you look them up, you see their meanings, and then you start to put them together. Okay, you're probably like, shut up, Brie, what was the dream? All right, so the dream was just a brief moment is all I remember, a couple brief moments. There was a guy that popped in that helped me with my air conditioner, and I only remembered that because there was a weird thing that happened there today with my air conditioner. But anyways, so there was that has nothing to do with anything, but that was one part I remember. And then the other part I remember is the sky was all of a sudden like very black and stormy, and I look up and it's like a whole bunch of people were outside and kind of running in panic, except for this girl I work with. And I'm like looking at her going, are you seeing this? And she's like looking at me going, yeah, it's fine. Like, but this is not normal, okay? The sky was pitch black, and as I look up, the sky was spinning, and it was spinning very quickly. It was like, I don't know if you can hear that, but it was spinning at a pretty steady pace. Not too fast, you can't see what it is moving, but fast enough to not be slow. Okay, very steady pace. Then all of the sudden, and it was like black with like gray clouds, but it was still like bright enough where you could see everybody and everything. So it was definitely like a daytime feel, just a very dark sky with purpley hues, and it was moving like that, like whoo, whoo. This was very vivid, and I'm like realizing it's happening. As I realized it was spinning, the earth all of a sudden like tilted, and I felt it tilt. It was like boom, and you could feel it go down. And as I even say that, I get tingling in my feet. Okay, this dream woke me up. It woke me up dead out of my sleep at 6:55 a.m. and I was terrified, telling myself, I'm staying home with my kids. I'm staying home with my kids. That's what happened. That's how I woke up. I'm like, I'm staying home with my kids. I'm not leaving my kids. Like, I don't know what this means. Like, it was a horrible feeling. But the earth just like tilted and it stopped spinning. Once it did that, I looked back up and I'm like, are you not seeing this? Like, everybody else is panicking. The lady next to me is just like, yeah, it's fine. And I'm like, what the heck just happened? The earth just moved under our feet. It was spinning, like literally spinning. It was the crazy, you guys, it was nuts. Then you look up and it was like this eye, almost like an eye. How do I describe this? This was like the sky, and then there was a focus of a circle, like an eye, right? Like the center of your eyeball. Not necessarily the color, just the lens, like a lens. There we go. Like the center of an eye lens. And it was magnifying the sky where that lens was, and under that was all like the colors of like the aurora borealis or something that you would see. It was like green and blue. It was very beautiful. I wish to gosh that I could paint you this picture, because it was very, very, very vivid. Okay, vivid dreams are not usually just a dream. Not when they're like that. Not when they're like so vivid and just so you can't shake it, right? It's usually a message. So that's part of the message. I don't know what it means. I really don't. And then today I noticed there was an uptick. Okay, so whatever that is, I don't know, but it was the most beautiful, vivid thing I've ever seen. / scary as HE double hockey sticks, right? And I woke up out of a dead sleep 5 minutes before my alarm was set at 6:55 a.m. Like, I sat up going, I'm staying home. I'm not like, that was my feeling. And then I had to shake off the dream for a while and realize everything's okay. And it took everything I had to not call off work. I'm like, it's fine. We're good. It was a dream. It was just a dream. Everything seems fine. And then I went about my day. But it was the craziest thing. I don't know what exactly that means. So whatever resonates for you out of that, or whatever comes about for that, is part of the message. So we'll just let that lay where it is, and we will see what else the spirits, the guides, the gods, the beings that be, that help us, have to say for the energy coming forward into this weekend. Time is at hand, beauty is being restored. That is Archangel Ariel. So she is coming forward. Time is at hand, beauty is being restored. So whatever that means. Time is at hand, beauty is being restored. That's Archangel Ariel. She doesn't come forward often, and she's to me, Archangel Ariel is so cute. Like, that's how she presents herself, and she may take insult to that a little bit, because I don't feel like she's a little girl. Right? It's like, oh, you're so cute, like a little girl. But the way I see her is her hair is short. She has like short hair. Very cute brown short hair, and it's like a bob. And she's just very bubbly and very vibrant, and that's kind of how I perceive her. And she's coming forward with the message of, dancing in the delight that everything's going to be all right, okay? Despite what is being seen, despite what is being undone. I feel like the hardest challenge is to not be affected by something right now. That's the message. I feel like the hardest challenge is to not be affected by something right now, if you're awake. If you're awake, if you're aware. If you're living in your still cycle, then I'd be weary. If you're living in your normal world of whatever the heck you were doing and nothing is seeming around you to be changing, then I would definitely wonder. But I doubt those are the ones that are listening to me. They must see something. It's super important to be childlike. She's saying, be like as a child. Like, everything is wonder. Everything is new. You have no backstory. Okay? There's no backstory. Right? Like, she's saying, like, look at a scary movie and take away the music. That's kind of the analogy they're giving me. It's not as scary if you take away the music, right? Like, if you didn't hear everything everybody was talking about that was coming, it wouldn't be as scary. And that's kind of what she's saying too. It's like, let's go back to childlike wonder. Let's go back to joy and playing and just being alive no matter what is happening, because that's truly what's important, right? It truly is. Accepting one another, trying to see one another. The shallowness of judgment and of lack of understanding is uncanny and outstanding right now, okay? I can tell you that. It's heavy. It really is in the energy. So just tread lightly, okay? Stay true to you, tread lightly in what you know and what your joys are, and stay away from those who are in judgment and things of that nature. And Ariel is saying just really be like a child, and that's how you're going to manifest at your highest this weekend and these energies coming forward. Be in the childlike wonder. Pretend that, you know, everything is as it should be. Not pretend, because it is, right? And here we are again. Fallen angel, spiritual narcolepsy. You guys, this one bugs me. I don't know why I pull this card so much. I'm like, why is this coming up so much? What is going on? Thanks for staying where I put ya. All right. Fallen angel, spiritual narcolepsy. They're saying pull the rest before I do it, because it's a combo. So we're going to pull a threefold. All right. Trying to hurry. I'm like, I gotta get ready for swimming. Ah. Okay. The farther gate. Bold step forward. Number 55. Never pulled that one before. The farther gate. That means not the one that's right in front of you. Not the easy one. Not the one that says it's all solved right here. The one that says you got to take it a step further. Got to keep going even if it hurts. Got to keep going even if you're working hard. Got to keep going if you don't see the answers. Got to keep going. We're really the light. And then again, dream thief, refusal of the call. Okay. Dream thief, refusal of the call. I've been feeling this one a lot lately. That you guys, I'm not going to lie. I've been feeling that energy a lot lately of, I don't like to say live and let die. I say live and let live. Okay, we all have our plans written out. We all have this and that and the other. And no matter what, we cannot dictate, control, decide, move around certain things. Okay. I don't even want to say this is a dark pull, right? It's not really a dark pull. There is a lot of color here. Okay. Again, beware of the in-between. Stay connected. It's super important. This has been coming through. It came through in all the messages I've been giving you, like conscious tracking, right? Beware of your consciousness. Beware of where your thoughts lie. Beware of where your connections lie. Beware of your intuition. Things of that nature, right? That's, again, it's like remove the separation of God. God is not outside of you. God is inside of you. All of the answers you seek are always inside of you. Look through everything, right? Do your research. That's where everything lies, inside of you. And that's what I'm hearing with this one. And then it's the farther gate. Bold step forward. Don't take the easy way out. Always. Okay, sometimes we have to go through some challenges. We have to take it a step further in order to reach that higher light. Okay, and number 55. You guys, I had a crow come right in front of my car this morning and land on the light above me. It was so cool. I love it. They're so beautiful. There's something with crows ever since I woke up spiritually. That and blue jays. And I've talked about this many times over. The farther gate. Okay, a little bit further. Go a little bit further. That's what I'm hearing with that one. Keep going. Go a little bit further. Don't stop. You know, like just don't stop. Don't give up. Don't stop. No matter what's being presented, take it a step further, because you never know where that light really is. It could be just that next step. All right. And so dream thief, refusal of the call. Okay. if what they said is true, 50,000 years ago there was an ascension opportunity and it was missed, nobody was able to receive the higher light codes, that's a harsh reality in the whole of it. Okay? And so that makes you wonder, like, how many people are truly going to receive this time, right? What does this mean? What does this all mean? For some reason, I'm hearing this, okay? It's like, truly be weary of trying to understand. Stay connected and go a little bit further and a little bit further and keep trying a little bit harder, okay? You want to make sure you're able to hear the call, because I've spoken about before, sometimes that call is subtle. Sometimes that call comes from people you least expect it to come from. Sometimes it comes from things you perceive as one way, and then one day it'll be too late and it'll smack you in the face and you're going to go, oh my God, I was wrong. I was totally wrong. Okay? And so what I'm hearing with this too is, don't think in the shallow. Be weary of thinking in the shallow. Go a little bit further. Go a little bit further. Be weary of just being non-complacent. That's what I'm hearing right now about things. You know, I also hear the thing of where sometimes we think we have time. Oh, I have time. Do you know that? Like, for sure? What is time? Right? When are things happening? Who the hell knows? Except we do know what's happening. Open your eyes. If you're awake and you're not hiding behind the lies, you're not hiding behind substances, you're not hiding behind shallow energy and existence, and you're actually awake, there's no way you don't see something, right? Don't get non-complacent. Just be in love and light and keep consciousness tracking. Be aware of where your conscious is. Where is my thoughts? What am I thinking about? What am I bringing in? This is a hard one for me too. I still have to digest what I've been through, what I've seen, what's happening in the world around me. I question it still sometimes too, which I shouldn't do, right? Because I've been proven time and time again that what I've said, what I've seen, what I do is absolutely real. It's always shown to me as such. So pay attention, okay? Don't doubt yourself. That's also the message. Oh, this one's special. I like this. Good luck, Black Cat. Good luck. It's like wishing you good energy. It's saying luck is on your side. Please use it wisely, okay? Make sure to pick it up. Make sure to pet that cat instead of shun it, right? Like, are you those who think, oh no, a black cat, I'm running? Or are you those who see a black cat and go, wow, it's beautiful. Look at the message. Look at the kitty. Look at the energy they house. Good luck. Black cats are, it's like there is two sides to that. Some people think black cats are a bad omen. And you have this being presented as good luck. Okay, so it's all about perspective, I'm hearing as well. Pay attention to your perspective. Good luck is in the eye of the beholder, I'm hearing, as well as in the energy you house, and it's always there for your grab. That's what I'm hearing here, okay? There's a black cat at every corner. Make sure you pet it next time instead of shunning it, right? There's no bad luck, there's good. My favorite cat in the whole wide world was my black cat, one of them. And I named her Mama Cat because she had babies. She found me when I was 14. She was amazing. She found me, and she was just always with me. And she was a black cat. She was so precious, just so special. And she's come to me with readings from others too. It's so cool. But again, be aware of the dream thief and not hearing the call. I feel like sometimes the call can be the subtlest voice within. And it can be. And it's very easy to say, nah, that can't be. I have time. That's not real. Right? Like, this can't be happening. Go a little further and you're going to reach that light. Pet the black cat instead of shunning it. It's all about perspective is really what I'm trying to say to you all. Okay? It's all about perspective. Maybe you don't have all the answers. Maybe you're not aware of everything, and that's okay. However, be there. Don't be like, well, from my standpoint, I think she's crazy, or I think this is crazy, or I think that's nuts, because that's not a great place to be. That's being in that fallen angel type status. Don't be complacent. Don't be in the middle. Don't be not connected to your inner truths, right? Because judgment lies in the head space, not in your physical self. Judgment is not an emotion. So much love to all of you. Until next time, please be safe this weekend. I don't know what's going on. I don't know nothing. All I know is I know what I know. I know what I've done. I know what I keep preaching. No need to keep going on with that. Just stay safe, stay in love, stay in light. And Spirit is also saying be open for opportunities. Enjoy the magic. Connect with the earth. That's the best place to be, is dancing in new light. All right. So much love. Hasta la vista, baby.